Okay, this video picks up about a third or less of the way south down Bufford Road, where the original asphalt ends and the red dirt road picks back up. Coming down this hill that we're going up in this curve, several washout spots where when we get a heavy rain, the water crosses the road because the ditches are filled up and or the ditches can't handle the amount of water flow and really washes the road out. See this area here? Over the years, there's been chunks of concrete thrown in right there to try to settle down or slow the erosion. Water bar there on the left looks like it's turning water across the road as much as it is turning water into the woods off of the ditch. More heavily eroded areas in the ditch. Here back into an area of washboarding in the road. Another thing to note too, according to the land maps, these county roads have a 60-foot right-of-way, which is 30 foot off center in either direction, and these right-of-ways have not been maintained by the county. This year, I know the right-of-way on Bar H Road was maintained one time last year, and that was it. Okay, we're making the turn, still on Bufford Road where Bar H Ranch dead ends into, that you saw in a previous video. We're going to keep south on Bufford. That's the corner of Bar H and Bufford. More washboarding. Another spot where the water from the west flowing east crosses the road right there. Coming down, got a pretty bad spot here. Water coming down this ditch has completely eroded out the ditch, and in some places that ditch there is 8-9 foot deep and comes out a third of the way into the road. Again, that's one of those locations where a person not familiar with this road could easily go off in that washout at night. There was a tree down back there, I don't know if you noticed it in the video, that had fallen across the road. County came out and cut that tree out of the road and left the stump sticking out into the right-of-way, so that a person trying to avoid the big deep ditch on the the west side of the road wants to cheat to the west and has a risk of hitting that tree stump sticking out into the east side of the road. And again, there's no possibility for two-way traffic. So here we are on Bufford at 818 Bufford Road. Neighbor's driveway comes into Bufford Road right here. I'm going to get out and show you this. Water coming down the hill in this ditch gets to this mailbox here. It's not going to travel uphill to get into this pipe underneath the driveway, so it runs to the west of the pipe down in front of the driveway and it's cut across the road here, making a very rough spot. And this is right here at the neighbor's driveway where the whole ditch is washed out, where it turns back into the ditch downstream of the pipe. The motor grader at some point has busted that pipe off underneath the driveway, and it's filled in with dirt, so even if water were coming into the upper end of this pipe, there's nowhere for it to go on the downstream side.